Hi everyone, Bobby Laporte here again with my weekly tip for your best next move, where I help you see continuing curveballs as opportunities. We're done reacting to them or pausing, waiting for a new kind of certainty to return. This year, I want to help you actively use your personal agency to accelerate what you want to accomplish in 2022. So this week, I'd like to share a scenario that I believe illustrates this concept of making certainty work for you. One of my clients leads a product organization in a technology company. And like many growth companies, there's always change, new competitors, and a learning curve for everyone. So it's still early in the year, but he was having a difficult time getting off to a good start. Budgets were still not set, an acquisition was holding up product integration, and he was actively hiring to meet the demands of the company and figure out the optimal organizational structure to scale. So with all of these conditions, how could his team possibly develop a clear and specific roadmap for the year? Not an easy position to be in, but in these times, not unusual either. Now, he could have put some stopgap measures in place, or stalled a bit, waiting for some of the dependencies to be clearer. But that could take weeks, if not months. The clock was ticking. There was a sense that everyone had their eyes on him and his team. He knew, and he needed to act. So how did he approach planning at scale when dealing with uncertainty? He started with what he did know and could plan for. The products they clearly needed to improve or build, the infrastructure he already had in place that was working, and very importantly, the skills and talents he could draw on while asking people to imagine what and how they could contribute in different ways. Now, in this aspect, he wasn't particularly directive, but asked them to think about what could be down the road for them, and then to plan their work around what they were currently doing, plus what might be ahead. And if it sounds a bit vague, well, it is, but there were limited conditions and assumptions he could count on. And he was confident that his organization would be successful. He just had to give them enough structure and visibility into what was possibly ahead so they could act, knowing this was a path they had never been down before, and that many of the assumptions they were working under could and would likely change. But this is what the journey through uncertainty is like. It's scary for sure, it's uncomfortable, but it can also be exhilarating and promising at the same time. The real risk is that you don't act at all, and you miss the opportunity to turn situations like this one into an opportunity that's generative. So that's my tip. I'll see you next week. In the meantime, use your personal agency to make uncertainty a part of your success strategy for 2022. All right, everyone, I'll see you next week. Have a great week and take care.